And we're live.
No, we're not.
You mean no, we're not?
Are we?
Yeah.
Now we're live. We're live.
We're live, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Oh, this is
So
exciting,
exciting.
guys. We're back in one way or another.
Easy.
Look at this. We got 8 whole minutes before the meeting starts, and we're all hanging out.
Just
we're
like
all
Google Hangout.
LOL. There you go.
LOL. Yo, Pogs in chat, everyone.
Throw them in. Just throw them in.
Throw the Pogs in the chat.
Dude, just put a couple in. Who cares?
Just be a little silly. Be a little crazy right now.
Whoa, what was that?
Who was that?
I accidentally played a music video.
Oh no.
Wow.
We're not going to be able to make any revenue.
Now the question is there a way to show more than 9 people at a time in a Google Hangout?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm looking at everybody right now.
How?
Yeah, same.
That's a great question.
You have to change your view.
Yeah, go to the bottom right corner, change layout.
The 3 dots. Also,
I'll-
Jackson.
there we
your
go.
your
Wonderful.
webcam.
I do not have a webcam. I'm on a desktop
fuck?
PC, pal.
So am I. Get a webcam.
Well, I don't like to be recorded. Nope, don't pin myself
No,
to the
no, that's
screen.
fine.
Oh, there we go.
That's all good.
I've got a little
Jackson has turned
logo.
the tinfoil hat man.
Here we go. Look
I
at
unplug mine when I'm not using it. It's the way to do it.
I just had the computer playing us and us also talking, and I almost lost my mind.
that.
Yeah.
do that.
What, like a play is like 5 seconds.
I love my baby. She's the best.
Doo 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 doo. Hello, everyone watching in chat. How are we all doing? Write in the chat. Say how you're doing. How your semester's going. If you're excited to be back.
I'll open up the stream.
This is exciting, guys.
If there's anything
This is exciting.
you want to say, definitely say it, because that's why we got the chat there.
Yes.
Dude, I didn't wear my Fredonia merch. I should have worn my FRS merch. I'm mad.
I don't know how, but I still don't have FRS merch. Like,
Yeah. I mean, just
Every
wear what you're
time
rocking the con.
oh yeah, I do have that, but I don't want
You
to
lied
have
to
to
me.
Welcome, Liv.
take my shirt off midstream.
It's going well.
You can also just turn off your camera. It's possible.
Oh yeah. Good call. Good call. I shall.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you, Mary Kate. Who's that guy's name?
Liv, I have a really important question.
Yo,
Yeah.
Alex.
How,
Oh, yeah.
Liv, I've never asked, how do you pronounce your last name?
How do you think you pronounce it?
That's
Okay.
not the question I asked.
How would you pronounce it?
Rokaz. Probably.
How the
Am I-
hell did you get that?
Because
How did you get that?
Wait, is that how you actually pronounce it?
Yes,
Wait,
Rokaz.
Alex.
That's all it is.
Oh,
Alex,
Is it Rokaz?
Yeah,
Tricks, right?
Oh, sick.
you got it right.
Genius, man.
I really wanted you to butcher that one. You got that right.
is Jenna
Congratulations.
in the dorm room?
No, I'm at Abby's apartment, but her third bedroom is empty.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looked like a
So
dorm
this
room.
depressing empty
Looks like
bedroom.
you're in a closet.
Kind of. There's that mysterious closet behind me, and it's like here's the
That literally-
really straight up.
It literally looks like a Fredonia single.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing. It's like the Park Place equivalent of here.
Oh.
Also, newsflash: I didn't bring my Rock in the Common shirt with me this year. I don't know why. It's
That's
not in
my
closet.
job to say
That-
newsflash. Let me have it. I get to do one
No,
thing
I'm
here.
sorry.
Just to do the news.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Jackson, news. What's in the news right now?
Turn off the camera. Can you sit over there?
Why?
Just cause.
Damn.
All right.
Looking into
feel like
technical
we-
things on my side.
Whoa, whoa! There's 2 more people with Connor.
I have the game. I'll watch the stream.
There's 3 people with Connor.
Karen Dad, who runs the station.
Hello.
He's right there.
Hello.
You actually watch the live stream.
Wait.
All
Alex,
3 of them have to open up the live stream so that we have more viewers.
class got
Right.
Does that mean like?
No.
I was like opening it up.
I mean, do it, throw a pog in the chat, but after that,
There we go. Okay, now I got a camera for Levi.
Huh? This has nothing to do with this. What do you mean? The hashtag.
Give me a holler here. Oh no, we got pogs.
Is he?
What is it?
Yeah. Pogs are very top.
Yeah.
Class is sending pogs. Oh no, Connor's sending pogs. Everyone send those pogs right now. Oh, he's sending pogs. That's
Roll 'em
right.
in.
Everyone's
Get him in.
This is going downhill fast.
Come.
this before, listen, we get a little.
Spencer has left. He's gone.
Oh, Alex.
I mean, I think that's what that is.
Wait a second. Alex, what I'm asking is,
But
you said you guys are quarantined. Are you guys in Hendrix right now? All quarantined, or did you guys have to like go home or something? Because you said that your entire class got quarantined. That
rough.
sucks.
Wait, who got quarantined?
Alex Early's
boy Alex in the
entire
chat.
audio tube.
Oh my god, Connor. After this talk over, show you this email that this kid from my French class sent to everybody.
All right, looks like we have like everyone is here, right? No one's experiencing any technical difficulties. Looks like the cameras are working for the most part. Like I said, I don't have one, nor will I pay for one. So
She's been having
Oh man,
oh,
that's
that really sucks.
that's crazy. Yeah, it might have been smarter to. Honestly.
so if we have any technical difficulties, I guess the fix is to just leave and rejoin because that has worked so far.
It looks like it.
I mean, hopefully there's not
Alright,
too
I mean,
much of that.
Are you ready to get this meeting underway?
I mean, we have a whole minute, man. It's not even 6 yet.
whole minute. I'm just
Or 5.
I'm ready.
I mean, I was technically correct. It was not 6 yet, nor is it 5.
Can we like
30
play some
seconds.
hype up music or something?
No,
I could, but it'd be a mess to do so.
yeah. We're
Play
So whatever. Alright, we're live in 10. Ready to get the show on the road, Levi?
Yeah.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Give me some. I was trying to anonymously text her.
Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first GB meeting of the fall 2020 semester for Fredonia Radio Systems. I am Levi von Eiderstein. I'm the general manager, and yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I see we got about 30 people watching the stream right now, and I think that's awesome. I know that this is a really difficult time for clubs to be meeting and everything like that. I hope everyone can hear me okay. And yeah, I hope that we can answer some questions. Things are changing as we're talking right now, so I don't have all of the answers, but hopefully I can give you guys something, and we can get to work this semester, because I think that we're all really anxious to start doing things on air again, and hopefully it can be a good semester. Today we're kind of just going to go through all of the positions and what they do, and we're going to talk about assistants and how those are going to fit in this semester, especially being able to be in the station. So yeah, I think we're going to go through each position individually, and they're going to talk about what they do and how much help they need. So without further ado, I think we're going to start with Jules. Start in order.
Hi guys, I am Jules Hopkins. I am the staff representative, which basically means that I'm the person who sends you emails. It's not a very hard job, so I don't really need a lot of assistance. And that's about all you really need to know. If you have questions, I can usually answer them. Okay, and next up is Jenna.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Jenna Ratowski. I am a senior sound recording technology major, and I am the chief engineer of FRS. Being chief engineer, my main duties are maintaining our equipment, fixing it when it breaks, improving our technology setups where I can. I make recommendations for new equipment for us to buy, and I also run sound for the live events that we run. Obviously, that's probably going to be a little weird this semester because of COVID, but I know that there are still some live events that are planning to happen, so stay tuned on it if we do stuff like that. I'm looking for a few assistants to help with those live events if they come up, fixing stuff, making cables, implementing some new technology. Like we're running phone lines to the consoles. I'm hopefully going to get the on-air lights running up again, some new SSDs, and we also have to do some pretty frequent disinfecting of the studios, so we're going to be doing that. If any of that sounds like something you would be interested in, feel free to hit me up. Are we dropping emails in the chat, or do you want me to like read it off, Levi?
We can do both. Read off
Okay.
your email and we'll drop it in the chat.
Okay, my email is ruto2048@fredonia.edu. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Hello, I'm Jackson DeCarlo. I am the guy behind all this nonsense this year, I guess. Normally I'm the news director, but I guess I'm the lead of making video nonsense because that is what I do. I'm a video production major, junior. I've been running around making all sorts of videos for the station as of late. I'm the technician behind this current apparatus, and I'm currently in the process of making the training video that we'll talk about later, which has been a riot. So I do that, but mostly I'm supposed to do the news, as I said. But there isn't much that I can say aside from, you know, the world sucks right now. So we can't exactly do our normal weekly news shows with, you know, the show is not being able to happen. But we are looking to maybe do perhaps just like one weekly show, like on a Friday or something. Josh and I are trying to figure that out. But if you are interested in perhaps journalism of any sort, if you would like to write a story to be read on air, or maybe do some research and then write up the news or something, I don't know, just news. Think if news would be an interesting radio sector for you, then hit me up. DICA3129 is my email. I'll probably put all of the emails somewhere at the end of this for everyone to see if they'd like. But again, it's DICA3129 at Fredonia.
And Josh.
What's up, everybody? I'm Josh. I'm the sports director for the station. I'm under Jackson. He's my superior. Jackson is the best news director there is. There's no other. So basically what I do is I'm in charge of the broadcast for any sports that the campus does. You know, any sports we can do: soccer, baseball, hockey, softball, basketball. We tried a little volleyball last year. It worked out all right, and we were hoping to experiment more this year, but of course, sports are canceled till January 1st. So I'm a little useless right now. But like Jackson said, we're going to be doing hopefully a weekly news show, and that is where my assistants come in. Usually during the weeks, we do each day of the week, we have assistants that do news, and sports and news work together for that. So hopefully we can work something out with that where our assistants can work together for a weekly show. But I mean, it's really fun. Hopefully in the spring, things will be a little clearer. We might be able, if things clear up enough for at least club sports to get going, maybe we can broadcast those. I've been trying to get ahead of those teams and see what we can do there. But as of right now, we don't have too much we can do unless I can find out some openings, talk to some people, and see if we can at least do like some interviews with maybe coaches and players, see how they're doing, stuff like that. But for right now, it's kind of all up in the air with me. But it's really fun. I highly recommend getting involved and becoming an assistant of mine because When things aren't, doom and gloom, it's a really good time. But yeah, that's sports director. Oh, and my email, schm8941 at Fredonia.
And Connor.
Hi, I'm Connor Nolan. I'm the music director at the station. I'm a sophomore music industry major. Basically, what I do, all the music that gets sent to us from promoters, whether it be like local bands or like big artists, I take those and I put them into the automation system that like plays them on the radio. I typically need like 15 to 20 assistants. So like if you don't know where to go, you can always come to me. You just listen to music, tell me what you like, what you don't like, and we put it into the system. You can be an assistant of mine and also be someone else's assistant just because it's like go home, listen to music, take the albums back. You can email me if you're interested at bess7693@fredonia.edu.
And Olivia.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I am a sophomore music ed major, and I am the chief archivist. My superior is Connor, and basically any CD that he reviews, well, anyone that him or his assistant reviews and puts on the air, or that like any CD that you review, I will take it when it's done, either being put on the radio or if it's been rejected. And I will basically put it in a room with all the other old CDs and vinyls and records. And there's so much in there where it's like there's things from the 80s, 70s, and there's a lot to organize. So I would love to have maybe one or two assistants to help out with that. So yeah, that'd be great. And that's all it is. It's pretty easy. So
What's your email, Liv?
yes, it is ROKO 4516 at fredonia.edu.
Cool.
All right, and next up we have Emily.
Hello, I'm Emily. I'm a junior video production and public relations major. I am WDVL's program director. This semester I'm not looking for assistance because of all the COVID stuff, but WDVL is one of our 2 stations at radio. It's our top 50 station. My job specifically is just to make sure everything is operating smoothly with like everyone's shows and stuff, as well as keeping the station updated with like the new songs. If you want to start a show on WDVL, I'm always looking for people to start shows. Let me know. Put my email after this. You can literally have a show about anything as long as it's FCC clean. The advantages of having a show on DVL is that it's not as strict as like Math Station, which is CBS, and there's not as much paperwork to do. So yeah, if you want to have a show, let me know. And if you had a show last semester, you should have gotten an email from me over the weekend. If you didn't, please let me know. Because you get like first dibs on time slots. And that's basically it. Oh, and my email is shee7300 at Fredonia.
And Matt.
Hello, everyone. I'm Matt. I am the WCVF program director. So that means that I'm in charge of making sure that all operations on WCVF are running smoothly, everything's fine, your shows are doing good, everything like that. This year, I also do not need assistance just because of everything that's been going on. We're trying to get shows up and running, obviously, but we're still in the works of talking to some people, so it's going to take a little bit. We're trying to figure everything out. We're talking, like I said, we're talking to everyone. But benefits of having the show on WCVF as opposed to DVL is that not only is it online streaming, but it is also on dial. So if you're driving your car around the area, then you get to listen to it in your car, whereas WDVL is online. There is paperwork involved. You're going to have to learn how to do the paperwork once you do the once you watch the training video. It'll teach you how to do that. But WCVF is a great way to get your ideas and your shows out there to the public. I would say if you're having your first show, then it might be easier just to go to DVL because it gets you used to the board and everything like that. But with WCVF, if you're looking to get your show and your ideas out there in terms of like in-car radio, like AM, FM, as well as streaming, then that's the place to have it. Another thing that I have to talk about is legacy shows. So I'm also the lead producer for High Noon Friday. High Noon Friday is kind of in a sticky situation as well because of what we find ourselves in. It's kind of crazy, but we're figuring it out. We're thinking we might be doing like a pre-recorded type show, but we still have some kinks to work out. But if you're interested in having a show or you've had a show in the past, first of all, if you've had a show in the past, just email me saying when you had your show on WCVF and what time it was at. So that way you can return back to your normal time. But secondly, if you want a radio show on WCVF, send me an email. I'm going to send my email in the chat as well. But my email is gill3068@fredonia.edu. Thanks, guys.
All right, and Yasel.
Hey guys, my name is Yasel, and I'm a sophomore double majoring in music industry and business administration and finance, and I'm the business manager. As a business manager, I work on and create the budget for next year. I also fill out forms when we need to buy things for the station, and when we have events, if we have events this year, which I doubt, I usually help with planning it. We also work on underwriting, which is similar to advertising, but it has more rules. And I also work with contracts. At this moment, with everything going on, there's not much to do, so I will not be needing assistance this semester. But if you want to know more or have more questions, you can email me at FERN. No, wait. Yes, FERN3866 at fredonia.edu.
Bird.
All right, so I am Bird Pache. I'm a junior music industry major, and I do PR. I'm the PR director. I am looking for, I think, between 1 and 3 assistants because since there's no in-person activities, I want to blast our social media. Like I want us to be out there. I have a lot of ideas and I want to hear ideas. So if you're interested in maybe like marketing or, promotions, I would definitely hit me up. My email is pich7379 at fredonia.edu. And that's pretty much it.
We also got to let Spencer talk.
Hey, thanks, Matt. How's it going, guys? My name is Spencer. I am a senior communication audio production major. I am the production director of FRS this year. So basically what I do is all the stuff you hear on the 2 stations, like you're listening to 89.5 WDVL, almost forgot the station there, The Inferno, or WCVF, the voice of Fredonia. So those creative little like liners and sweepers, if you want for your shows, come talk to me about that. I'm usually looking between 4 or 5 assistants because I like to have people create content for their advertising their shows and everything like that. Events on campus we usually do, but with COVID, I'm not really sure. Like a lot of people were saying, if that's going to be a thing. So my email is eise3909 at Fredonia. I'm excited because I really want to start getting those, like new and fresh liners and sweepers and PSAs out on the air. Each month we tend to do something new. I don't like to use old stuff. Like I don't like to use stuff that was from last semester. But I really want to start getting into some new, fresh ideas. So if you have any, let me know on my email, and I'm looking forward to it.
Chris.
Hi, I am Chris. I'm a sophomore video production and audio production major. I am the station manager here at FRS. Basically, as station manager, I do a lot of like behind the scenes paperwork, really, between filing jock forms, guest forms, letters of intent, as well as getting card access to people if you need access, whether it be like after hours, you need to get into the station for your radio show. I might be looking for an assistant depending on when work kind of picks up with this. With COVID, I'm not really sure. But if you're interested in being an assistant, let me know. My email is sil9484@fredonia.edu. I'll put it in the chat. And yeah.
Levi.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. And thanks, Jackson, for putting together this stream. Yeah, I'm Levi von Eiderstein. I am the general manager, which means basically means I'm the president. I oversee the e-board and make sure that they all know what they're doing and can move forward with their jobs. And I act as a liaison between the other media clubs on campus and between the faculty of Fredonia. I also do a lot of the legal stuff when it comes to events and things like that, but that's not a huge concern this semester, unfortunately. Speaking of events, usually this GB meeting is filled a lot with Rockin' the Commons details and things like that. Unfortunately, because of COVID, Rockin' the Commons cannot happen this year like it usually does. The e-board we're discussing about possibly doing a socially distanced Rockin' the Commons, something like a radiothon, where we could do raffles online and such like and things like that. Right now, it's looking like that's going to have to be a later in the semester thing. I was really hoping for the end of September, but it looks like, I mean, we got 59 cases in a week. 59 positive coronavirus tests in a week. So it's not looking great. And I'm trying to keep my hopes up for the semester going forward. But there's a really good chance that, and I've talked with our advisor, Jesse Drake, and with the Student Association and with Campus Life, and there's a really good chance that we might be going remote in the next week or so. So while we are remote, we can't do anything in the station, which is unfortunate. Hopefully, if we do go remote, that will only be a 2-week thing, and we can get back to work afterwards. I've been talking with the e-board. We want to find a way to do socially distanced shows with having, if you have multiple hosts, have one in the booth and one in the production booth and do it that way, which it sucks because you can't be there with each other. And it's harder to have a rapport like that, but it's safe. And I've been working with our chief engineer, Jenna, to come up with sanitation programs and such like that so that we can move forward. That being said, we're not doing shows at the moment and we're not doing events at the moment, but there still is a lot to do. A lot of the teams that work under the e-board members and the special ops members are starting to pick up a little bit. We have music to go through and put into automation. We have liners and sweepers to work on for shows and for things around campus that we want people to know about, PSAs and such. So there are things to do, and definitely email people if you're interested in anything. If you're interested in advertising, talk to Yasel for underwriting, talk to Bird for PR and social media, talk to Spencer if you want to work on the actual creating of the advertisement and the actual work that goes on air. There's a lot to do, and I think that's a really good thing to keep in mind. So definitely reach out if you're interested. I'm so glad to have as many people here as we do. I was really worried that this whole YouTube Live GB meeting was kind of going to flop. So I'm very thankful that you are all here. I think that's all I have. If you are interested in doing shows, reach out to the program directors, Emily and Matt, for CVF and DVL. I want to create a plan for implementing shows going forward, if we are allowed to, and we will keep you updated as much as we can. I really wish that I had more answers for everyone right now. Unfortunately, I do not. But hopefully, it's looking like Campus Life wanted to start doing events on the 14th of September. That's looking like it's not going to happen, but I hope that after the if we shut down for 2 weeks, after that we can start moving forward and actually get events going and such like that. And we of course can work with other clubs on their events and do our thing that way. So I think that is all I have. If anyone has any questions, please post them in the chat. I think we're all going to stick around for a while. If you have any really specific questions for the radio station, you can email me at voni5741@fredonia.edu. And yeah, I think that's all I have. So thank you all for being here. Anyone else have anything?
I mean, I was trying to compile all the emails together for us. Whoa, what was that? Okay. Anyway, I was trying to put all the emails together, but it was not working for me over here. Plus, I just saw my mouse starting around, and I hated that. So, if we have minutes, right?
Yeah, I've been taking minutes. I was just gonna put the emails in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you make sure that those emails are next to us, so when we send those out, that's probably easier than having to leaf back through the chat if you missed that.
If we have questions, remember, send the questions in the chat. Don't be shy. Afro Dylan, do assistants need to submit letters of intent? Yes, you do. When are we doing the letters of intent by?
I would say email us first, and then we'll figure out a date to make letters of intent due.
All right.
They'll figure it out, I guess. So we got it. Is there anything?
So yeah, just email us. Figure it out. Olivia was in charge of organizing catalog music, right? Yes, Olivia Rocas is in charge of that. So just email her.
And if you want to be a member, you could be Connor's assistant and someone else. So I know a lot of people would sometimes be organizing music under me, and it was the same music that would be Connor's assistants would be listening to, if that makes sense.
This is a good question. What is the possibility of remote shows? Considering our large caseload for COVID, would pre-recorded shows be possible if we get closed down for good? Yes. We were actually talking about that for, like I said, legendary shows. If that happens to be the case,
legacy shows.
Like legacy shows, Jesus. It's been a long day. But yeah, we've been talking about that. So if that does happen, we're going to be sending out emails to people that still want to do remote shows. What that basically means to anyone that doesn't know what a remote show is that you pre-record it, basically you edit it down towards the length of time that is the radio show, like an hour, and then we will throw it on for you on your time slot. Like film development.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out exactly how we want to do that. I've personally been working on that on my show. I've been recording stuff with my roommates, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, at least in our apartment. And we haven't gotten to the point of, actually playing them over the air because we haven't gotten that, but it is something we're actively working on. So
yes.
Yeah, great questions. And yeah, I just want to reiterate, for assistance, email us if you're interested, and then we will let you know about letters of intent. at that time.
That was a good one, right? I heard that, Jackson.
I was about to heckle you some more, but I was like, nah, he's had enough. Ooh, what does a letter of intent look like? That's a great question, Jordan. So basically, it's not more than like a page or half a page in most cases. It's just half a page of, hi, my name is Jackson. I'm looking to be Jenna's assistant. I'd like to do this because I like X, Y, and Z. I'm disqualified. Yeah, it's very basic, and it's just something to paper trail type of stuff.
I would say just as practice, try and write it in business letter format, which is like no indentations, all left aligned, name and address at the top, and then your body, and then sign it on the bottom in pen, please. But we'll let you know all of that when we get there.
I mean, if they can't hand us the letter, put it in can they even get to the station to leave the letters this year? They're gonna have to email them, right?
That's a good point. We should actually probably set up some mailboxes outside of the station.
All right, we'll try to figure that out. I mean, worst case scenario, I think an emailed version would suffice, right? We could print it on our end.
Email would be fine.
Mine in my door. I'm good.
Not everyone knows where it is.
That's all right. They can figure it out. If they can't find my door, then they can't be my assistant.
Damn.
Wow.
Where the station is? Does everybody know? For anyone that's new?
Because I don't know where the station is. I don't know what number we are. I keep forgetting about it.
It's on the like the second floor of McEwen.
I think it's 115.
It's the first floor.
Big letters down your way. Okay, whatever.
Because there's a ground floor, then floor 1.
It's confusing.
We have like a sign that says radio systems, I'm pretty sure. It says like Fredonia,
Yeah, it says right above the doorway, like down there's like a hallway, and there's like a doorway that says Fredonia Radio Systems, and then like in that hallway, one of the doors is us, and the rest of the doors are other things that are also us.
Right. At the moment, for now, we are open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. So if you have any questions that you'd rather ask us in person, please wear a mask. Please wash your hands and sanitize, but you can come in and talk to us for a short time.
Yes.
In very small groups, like 1 or 2.
Would you say step 1
Here's
for
a
now
question.
is just to email the people they want to talk to, and then we'll keep it posted?
Step 1 for now is,
We're gonna be sending the training video in like an email, right?
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Jenna, do we want to talk about our training process this year?
Sure. So normally how training works is like not in COVID circumstances is I bring everyone who wants to show into the booths like in groups of like 2 or 3 and I show them how everything works in person. This year, obviously that's probably not the safest option. So we're putting together basically everything that I would say to you in person into a video.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson, the video production master, is putting it together. And then to make sure that you guys actually watch it, there's just going to be a quick like Google like form kind of quiz. And if you pass it, you can start your show. If not, just like we're going to have you take it again until you pass it, basically.
We could try to
low
put
pressure.
we could try to put the video on the website if you guys wanted to work with me on that.
That is a possibility. I'm sure there'll be like a big email about it, and then it'll be on the website or wherever else.
Yeah.
We have another question. Can you become an assistant for someone later in the semester if you want to add another job for yourself?
I don't think so. I think it has to have to.
I believe it's at the start of the semester.
Yeah.
And
if you really want,
certain assistants can stack, right?
Yeah. If you really want to help someone, you can like work with them on that, but you can't be an assistant, and it won't count as a semester towards running for e-board. Because to run for an e-board position, you have to be an assistant for 2 semesters. So if you wanted to start later in the semester, you would still have to do 2 more semesters after that to run for e-board. But you can always help. You also probably wouldn't get card access, although we're not really sure how card access is working.
Yeah, card access isn't any good if we aren't allowed on campus, so we'll see.
So there are some positions that you can double up for assistance, like if you want to listen to music with Connor or sort CDs with Olivia, you can totally do that. But all the assistant like applications are due towards the beginning of the semester, an exact date to be determined.
Madison says, "Is there a deadline for letters of intent?" Yeah,
There will.
for now.
There will be.
There will be. There will be. But for now, just if you're interested in it, email us saying that you're interested, and then we will send out an email, a mass email saying when they will be due sometime later. We're still trying to figure it out. So
exactly how to submit them, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So if you have a guest for your show, they would be interviewed remotely, is what I'm guessing is correct. Yes.
Yes.
There will be no guests allowed in the booth with you. If we have a show in person, we're still trying to figure out how to do 2 people. We're probably thinking 1 person in Prod A and then 1 person in your booth as well. But for guests, we're not doing guests this semester. Guests are going to be prohibited. You have to be a part of the station if you want to do a show.
We do have phones, though.
We do have phones, yeah. Big thing, big revelation.
Or you could just do one of these. Like, that's what I would do personally. With a Zoom or a Google Hangout or something.
Jackson, don't steal my phone, baby.
I mean, I was there with you wiring up the phones until 10 o'clock at night. I know.
All right.
She looked up how to do it. It took 5 minutes, but it was hard
I
work.
looked up a phone manual. Something
Jenna.
I thought I'd have to do.
Jenna, you said you wired the phones up in the station? Or both of them?
Phone lines were already hardwired.
Oh, they
The
okay.
only thing is we have to hardwire them now to the console.
Okay.
But we have an interface for it. So it's happening.
Nice.
It was a process.
Yeah, it was really hard. It was really difficult.
We couldn't figure out how to answer it. You have to hit like 40 to answer a call. Have you ever heard of a phone where you have to do that? It's so whack.
If someone wants their music played on your show, do we hand you like a CD for review, or is it a no-go? So typically for music on your show, you can play whatever music it is you want to play, so long as it is FCC clean, which means it does not curse, it does not have any what the FCC considers vulgar language. You can look up what that means if you just look up FCC guidelines online. But typically, if you want to play your own music on a show, or you want to tell someone that, hey, you should play my music on a show, and they say yeah, they can totally play it as long as it is FCC clean. Any music you want. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, and the FCC rules also go for your dialogue or monologue on the show. So whatever you say has to also be FCC clean.
Yes.
No swears.
No swearing.
We don't want no. We're gonna have a swear jar.
No slang.
Yes.
Well,
no slang.
No vulgar slang.
Yeah.
No
What's up with that, dog?
Sorry.
You can't get funky on the mic. No slang.
That's not allowed. FCC.
Jackson, you alone can get funky on the mic.
Yes. I have the funky pass.
Yeah.
It's true. That's
yeah. Crazy.
All right, so I'm probably like 5 more minutes for questions, and then after that, email me. Here, I'll put my email in the chat too.
Gotcha. How's everyone else doing though? Oh, there's one. Mary Kate, you're a peach. You know that? You're very nice. I like you.
That's slang, Matt. You can't say that.
Mary Cat, thank you so much.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. FCC, please don't hate me. The FCC is listening to this conversation as we speak.
Oh yeah, FCC, NSA, all of them.
Yeah, they heard all of our slang and they're like, nope, it's over.
That's why none of us have any money. We're constantly being fined.
Yeah,
Honestly,
exactly.
a swear jar would be a wonderful addition to the station. Just like not even when we're live.
No way, dude. I would go broke. You know me.
I mean, think about all the money we raised for Rockin' the Commons and stuff with that.
Connor, that's your question, bud.
What? It's most of the music that Connor gets local. No. It's a very good balance of like sometimes we'll get music from like a grandma who's really into jazz that like lives 2 blocks away, and sometimes we'll get music from Carly Rae Jepsen. It's a huge toss up. Like it's whatever whatever floats our way, whatever the wind brings me is what I put out.
I think the coolest music we got was last year when we got that Boy Pablo CD 2 weeks early. I cried.
We also got the Girl in Red CD last semester, I believe.
Yeah.
I was personally really excited about the clipping album we got. That was really nice. I was happy about that.
I feel like we got snail mail once too. I can't remember.
I think we did.
Over the summer, we got Vanessa Carlton, who is the singer of 1,000 Miles.
Oh yeah.
And that was Dave Fridman's record.
Yeah.
Was that Dave?
That was Dave on that record.
Oh my god.
But yeah, very cool.
We do have local bands in audition, right? Or not audition. Automation.
Automation.
Yeah. Benefit of being Connor's assistant is that you get to sometimes listen to cool music very early. So
yes.
There was like an old CD in archives that was like Lizzo, but like a flute like excerpt. Like I swear, like before she rapped or anything, it was like early Lizzo. I don't even know. It was cool. I feel like we should say. I feel like before I went to the station, I never knew what automation actually was. Basically, it's literally just where we put all the music in that goes on air.
Oh yeah.
That's what automation is. It's a system.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah. You'll learn all the cool hip lingo once you come to the station.
No, you won't. There's no slang allowed. You can't. You don't have a funky pass. Okay, I'm gonna have to delay the training video to make a physical funky pass that I can put in my wallet. So, sorry about that. But it'll be.
Jackson, next time I see you, I'll sign it.
Okay, I'm excited. I think I'll probably have this video and funky pass done by the end of this week. So we'll see.
Dude, yes.
All right.
Is that it?
Well, I think that about wraps it up.
We got another 30. We got another 25 seconds before we're allowed to wrap it up. You said 5 minutes. 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
4 minutes
Wait,
and 40 seconds ago.
Does anyone have anything else they'd like to say?
No.
Go check out Sound Services if you're in production.
You traitor.
We meet Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock, usually on Zoom. So email either me or Jenna. She's also in Sound Services, and we can get you on the email list. We do like audio and light production.
Another thing, GB meetings, usually our GB meetings only happen once a month. So
yes.
This year, if I'm correct, I'm not too sure about it because it might be hard. I don't know what the requirement is. Are we gonna like need them to be here, or are we not gonna be doing that? Like, are we taking attendance?
Well, I can tell you that I had a peak of 30-some viewers, but I couldn't identify most of them, and that's just how the show goes.
Right.
All right.
Baby.
But I mean, we could probably track people down if we wanted to hire someone to do that. I think it might just be best to say, I don't know.
I know.
Much.
Right now we'll say watch our social media, and email us if you're interested. We'll get you on the email list, and we will make sure that you are all in the know on what we're doing.
Daniel says, yeah.
Will the training video covering having guests over the phone, so I should Google Hangout and how to do it. It wasn't, but it can. It's a very simple process, and I will quite literally put that in as quick as possible. It's very simple. I think we have like everything except that in there. So good catch, Daniel. Thank you. It will be in there.
When shows start, are we still doing radio buddies for them if they need it?
That was something that we talked about, but didn't really come up with an answer.
That's probably something we're gonna have to figure out. Like once we have shows running and people in the booths, we'll know what we can get away with.
Yeah.
Like how many people we can have around and where they can be and so on. I mean, I don't know, because if we can't have anyone near anyone, then probably not, unless we want to do it remotely. But even then, that's just someone setting up a phone and just being on the phone with someone the whole show, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
That's a question return to.
All right.
All right. Are we all set?
I think we are.
Yeah. If you
All
guys
right.
remember,
Thank you, everyone, so much.
Thank you.
thank you.
Matt, what were
Remember,
you
if you guys
saying?
have any questions, email us.
Yes, email us. Questions, concerns, interests, email us. And thank you so much. Thanks, Jackson, for putting this together. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up, everyone. I'm glad we could all be here. Hope the year goes better. We'll see you all soon. And stay safe, stay healthy, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
And we're done.